11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. What a fight! I think they're going to win it.
Juan, the Hispanic causing panic, Lascano.
Wearing black with white, also weighing in at 167.6 pounds. In his professional career, 54 victories, including 36 big wins by knockout, only one defeat with 2 draws, and he's undefeated for 6 years, and considered by many to be, pound for pound, the best in the world. He's the former 2-time light middleweight world champion, former middleweight world champion, former light heavyweight world champion, the reigning, defending super middleweight champion of the world, damas y caballeros de Guadalajara, Jalisco, México, representando al gran campeón, Saúl Canelo
What's going on, everybody? D-Style here. Thanks to those joining me live and to those that be joining me on the archive. If you haven't already, hit the like button right now. And if you're listening on the archive, hit the like button. Hit the like if you want Saúl Canelo Alvarez to face David Benavidez. 2024. Hit that like button if that's a fight you want to see. If it's a fight you don't want to see, hit it anyway. Right? Let's just go with that. All right. First of all, thanks. Shout out to JC and Chicano already in the chat. Let me know you're there, whether it's on archive in the comments or right now live in the chat. Let me know, unless you're lurking in the shadows, but that's fine too, I guess. Shout out to Remy. Thanks for your membership, brother. Much appreciated. Remember, as low as 99 cents a month, and it helps support the fighters that I help sponsor. So always appreciate it when you're part of the membership. That is the contribution you guys do. Look, I want to make sure people understand that I'm going to say this unapologetically. I'm going to say this through and through. I'm going to say it like I mean it. I'm going to say it like it matters, the whole 9. Stephen, how's it going, brother? Point blank, period. The fight I want to see. The fight we need to see. The fight that fight fans should want. The fight for the fans. A fight of legacy, a fight that matters, a fight that is going to be the biggest fight of 2024. The fight, the one, the only. It is Saúl Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. I will not apologize for saying it. There's never been a better time than now to make that fight. That is the fight to make. I don't want to hear someone's not ready. I don't want to hear this guy hasn't done this. I don't want to hear we should wait for this. I don't want to wait for shit at this point. That's it. Saúl Canelo Alvarez, the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world. It's time to defend that crown against el bandera roja, the Mexican monster. David Benavidez. It's time, right? And I understand there's a lot of narratives that are being put out there, but you guys got to understand that the narratives that are out there is what's going to make this fight. The emotions that are out there is what's going to make this fight. The passion that is involved in this fight is what's going to make this fight. That's what's making this fight. It's got to happen. That's it. This is it. David Benavidez, who I've been high on, but also critical on, right? Like any fighter. I do got to say this. David Benavidez did not just wait. Did not stay inactive. Didn't wait to get a handout by Canelo. Didn't want a pity party and then just be chosen by Canelo. Right? He wasn't there waiting for the sweepstakes. Instead, this year, he went and fought Caleb Plant and Bubu Andrade. And in my opinion, with those two wins, especially, after those two big wins, already being on the number one spot, already being the mandatory of the WBC, but adding those two wins to his resume now in the year 2023, David Benavidez has put himself in position to where he could say he's earned the Canelo fight, in my opinion. He's earned it. He could have been one that Canelo just picked, right? If Canelo would have picked him, it would have still been a great fight, an amazing fight. I think most of us agreed it was a good fight to make, for sure. But now it's without question. It's without dispute. And when you have a contender without dispute, it's time for the undisputed champion to defend his crown. And I want to see this fight. I was hopeful the fight happened, of course, this year, but there was other plans, right? I felt the Plant win was good enough, in my opinion, but still, we got the Boo-Boo destruction as an extra. I'll take it. I knew he was going to destroy Boo-Boo, so I said, hey, fine, do it. So destroy this dude. By the middle round, it's a wrap. Saw it coming a mile away. Boo-Boo didn't have the power to keep this guy off of him. Plus the volume, the inside fighting. Boo-Boo tried what he tried. He tried to be a little slick there, a little awkward in there, but it just wasn't enough. He wasn't ready for, all those years of fighting overmatched opponent after overmatched opponent, a bunch of people that we don't even know about half the time, and pulling up, cruising through victories and not prepare him for a fight stress environment like he dealt with in that ring. That ring was hot. There was flames. It was burning, and he was in trouble throughout that fight. By round 2, this dude was in trouble. By round 3, he was getting touched up and hurt. By round 4, it was pretty much a wrap. It was just a matter of time after that. And he went into the 5th and the 6th, and it was just a beatdown. It would have just gotten worse. I saw that coming a mile away, right? But whatever. That's a name that the public was putting out there, or some people anyway. Boo-Boo Andrade, right? But look, Boo-Boo Andrade had his chances. Boo-Boo Andrade could have fought Jermell years ago. Boo-Boo Andrade could have fought, Janabek. Boo-Boo Andrade could have fought Zach Parker, which would have been to put himself in position and go do what David Benavidez did. Go and put yourself in position to be in an argument for yourself. Go become the mandatory. Go beat the guys in front of you and go earn the shit. David Benavidez, in typical Mexican style, right, went out and earned that shit. Didn't wait around for it to be handed to him. And I have to be honest. That's the fight to make. No, Nando. Not Bud. Not Munguia. Benavidez is the fight to make. That's the fight to make. I don't want to hear about any other fight. What the hell has Munguia done at 168? No, go do what Benavidez did. Go beat a Caleb Plant, or what about you go beat a Jamal Charlo? Something. Go do something, Munguia. Do something in this weight class before you get a crack at the belt. I understand it's your opinion. I'm just saying I disagree with your opinion. We can't have opinions about other people's opinions. All right? And here we have boxing talk and nobody gets emotional and mad and cries. Right? So that's why I'm disagreeing with you. Because I know you could take it. We don't have sensitive people on this side. We just don't. Right? All I'm telling you is, yes, Canelo has earned a lot in the sport. But I think the Jermell fight was his gimme, because it was a gimme. I know there's a lot of people hyping up Jermell and ooh, it's going to be a cherry pick on Ryan. He was always going to beat Jermell. It was easy. You saw it coming a mile away, beat him easy. Whatever. Jermell was never, the Charlos had never been at Canelo level, ever. But whatever. He went out there, proved it, beat him with ease, absolute ease. It was very easy. Whoever thought Jermell had a shot is just dumb. But okay, whatever. Beat him with ease. So that's that, right? But that's his gimme. Like, okay, that was his gimme. I don't want to see Munguia. Munguia hasn't done anything to earn a shot. It's not about the name. It's about a shot at the undisputed crown at 168. He hasn't done anything. I'm sorry. Munguia might fight Ryder. Hey, go prove something, Munguia. Go do what Benavidez did this year. Go prove yourself, please. Can you do that? Please? Nana just wants to hand out shots to Munguia, like 10 Munguia. Like, nah, bro. No. No. Okay, now here's the thing. There ain't no crying here, Remy. I don't care if you're like the Bills lost. I ain't crying. Me ven lágrimas a mí because the Bills lost. The way they lost, by the way. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But here's the thing. The fight to make. The fight to do. The fight that we should be talking about, without a shadow of a doubt, is Saul Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. The question isn't, are you okay with other fights? And yeah, I would be okay with the Crawford Canelo fight, I guess. Like, you know what I mean? But is it the fight I want? Is it the number one fight? Like, if you have a shot to watch one more Canelo fight, which one would it be? You're going to tell me it's going to be Munguia? No. The fight to make, the fight to do, the fight, ladies and gentlemen, is Saul Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. That's the fight to make. I don't want to talk about any other fight. 2-3 years ago, had some dudes, hit me up on Twitter. It would have been better 2 years ago because Canelo was this and that. It was, bro, like, David Benavidez, people need to remember this, okay? A little over 2 years ago, missed weight, right? During the pandemic, he missed weight at the scales and he lost his belt. And I've been a firm believer that when someone misses weight and does, like, they should have just jumped right back in for a title shot. I just don't believe in that. I don't. They have to earn it. Like, you have to hold people account and responsible. And when David Benavidez was on HCP, right, and was asked about it, he acknowledged that I need to earn my way back, right? I took him at his word, and since then, he's done just that, right? And on the way up, I defended David Benavidez when he was fighting the guys he was fighting because I said, look, he's working his way back up the ladder, right? When he fought Lemieux, I said, look, guys, I'm not saying he's going to get the Canelo fight right after the Lemieux fight, but nonetheless, it's his way back up, right? And then eventually, what did we get? We got the planned fight that we've been waiting for years, right? He settled that score, right? And then now he did what he did against homeboy yesterday, and Andrade. Andrade looked terrible. Demetrius Andrade, Just was just overmatched in that fight, but that's not here nor there. Okay. But now here's the thing, and this is what's going to start happening. I started seeing it yesterday, right? The same Benavidez fans that completely forgot about Benavidez when Canelo signed with PBC, right? They completely forgot about Benavidez. They were totally okay with the Jamel fight. All of a sudden, they weren't talking about Benavidez. They were blaming Benavidez for not being a pay-per-view star. Some of them, right? Blaming the fans for that's why we didn't justifying why the Benavidez fight didn't happen. Right? This is crazy. And oh yeah, but you know what? The Plant fight didn't do so good. So I don't know if Canelo should waste his time fighting Benavidez. They were saying. That's crazy to me. Okay, I was like, whatever. Canelo's going to be the one selling everything anyway, so whatever. Right? So they went ahead and did the Andrade fight. Okay, I think it should have been on HBO. I'm sorry, HBO. What am I talking about? I think the fight should have been on Showtime. It made more sense on Showtime. I think the fight was better suited for Showtime, but hey, whatever. Okay. We are where we are. So I just wanted more people to see it. But you know what? It's social media. People will see the beatdown, right? They're going to see the face of Andrade like, oh, fuck. And I think that's going to be the thing. But let me tell you what's going on right now when it's happening as we speak, ladies and gentlemen. As we speak right now, you have the drums of war have restarted. And I love it. I love every second of it. All right. I mean, I love it. Like I just dum 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 dum. The drum, the Bandera Roja Brigade has come out in full force. All of a sudden, they got bass on their voice. And let me make this clear. I already made it clear. I want the fight. Okay? Yo quiero la pelea. I want the Benavidez fight. I made that clear. But I'm ready. I'm strapped. That's it. A lot of the men, they're confident after the Andrade fight. That's cool. I love it. Because you know what? It is a dangerous fight. It is. I'll keep it 100. That is a dangerous fight. Benavidez is young. He's big. He's strong. He's got fast hands. Okay, he's got pretty good skills, and he's hungry, and he's got nothing to lose facing Canelo. That's a dangerous man right there. I think Canelo beats him, though. I'll tell you that. I think Canelo wins that fight, but it's dangerous, right? Like, and those type of, I love those type of fights because I'm a fight fan. That's what I am. I'm a fight fan. And let me tell you something, JC. If you can make the weight, you can make the date. I've stayed consistent about that since day one. As long as you can make the weight, you're allowed to rehydrate. That's just the way boxing works. That's the way it is. You know what I mean? It's all good, Dimitri. A lot of people don't get the alerts. It's all good. Glad you're here. But I'm going to tell you right now, I think Canelo beats Benavidez, but I think it's a close fight. I think it's a tough fight. I think it's a dangerous fight. And it's a fight that Canelo could lose. Like, I'm just going to put that out. He could lose that fight. And that's why I love it. Okay? I'm not in the business of if I think a fight's too dangerous for a fighter I'm a fan of, oh, don't make the fight. I'm not in the business of that. I'm not. All right? It is what it is. I like both fighters. I know there's a lot of people out there picking sides, and I don't. Everybody knows I'm a Canelo fan, but like I'm also a fan of David. All right? This is going to be a civil war. It is. It is what it is. But this is boxing. This is about the fisticuffs. This is her business, right? If it's Canelo's time to be done, and it's David's time after that, then it is what it is. That's life. En esta vida hay un principio y hay un fin. That's what my grandfather always told me. So if this is the end for Canelo and David Benavidez takes the mantle and takes that, because we all know the torchbearer in Mexican boxing is Saul Canelo Alvarez. Everybody knows that. He is of that Ruben Olivares cloth. He is of that Julio Cesar Chavez cloth as far as being a torchbearer. But if it's David Benavidez' time and David Benavidez wins, then it is what it is. There ain't no fear here. Just a boxing prediction, which I think Canelo wins, but that's just a boxing prediction. Like that is what it is. This whole word about losing and shit, that's some new shit. I'm not used to all that dumb shit. Worried about, but what if he loses? Oh, no, keep him away from that guy. I think Canelo should retire now before he loses. That's not me. That's not me. That's some new shit. Protecting the old culture is new shit to me. That's new shit. I'm not of that cloth. That's not me. I'm a fight fan, and I want to see fights. You're telling me there's a dangerous fighter that could beat the champ? Hey, champ, you got to get in the ring with that dude. What you got to do, you got to show me that you could beat that dude. That's what I'm going to say. I'm pushing for the fight. I want the fight. And nobody could say Canelo's aged them out because David Benavidez is younger. Canelo's only getting older. Like that's just the truth. It's a more dangerous fight in 2024 than it was 2 years ago. Because now he's got more experience, David. He's fought slightly better fighters than he's been fighting. So it's a different fight now. I want to see this fight. But I'm going to also have fun with it. Because that's what it is to me. It's fun. Fight fans are supposed to have fun with all this. So I'm going to have fun with it. Like other sports fans. Right? Today, all right, I watched the Bills game with an Eagles fan. The Eagles lost. I'm sorry, the Bills lost. But we were talking shit during the game. That's how it's done. This shit's about having fun. People don't know how to have fun anymore. Everything's so serious. And, I said this. And, the Finn boys. God, I'm so tired. I can't stand it. God damn. Stop taking this shit so serious. It's not that. It's boxing. So with that said, let's have some fun. I hear the drums of war. I hear them. Boom, 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 boom. I'm hearing La Bandera Roja Brigade. I hear you. Look at this, man. They got bass in their voice all of a sudden. The bass went away. They went out with a whimper a couple months ago. You know what I mean? Like David, maybe you can get the Canelo fight. Maybe if you guys buy the fight and make him a pay-per-view star, maybe Canelo could fight him. Otherwise, I can't really say anything. What the fuck is going on? Have fun with this. Boom, 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 boom. Let me just tell you something about the drums. I love the drums of war. Look at that. I hear, Callie's always pointing over there. I don't know what Callie's points at, but he's got me to do it now. Like you, David Benavidez fans over there, I hear the drums of war, and I like it. I love it. I hear, Canelo's been ducking him for 7 years. Like what? The dude, he told me Canelo's been ducking this dude. Well, not 7, but he said 3 years. He's been ducking him for 3 years straight. He's been ducking. This is great. They're coming out of the woodworks now. Canelo's been ducking, scared. He's running for the hills. And, Canelo's not going to do it. He'll never do it. He'll never saw it. Be careful what the fuck you be saying, by the way. When you say shit like Canelo's never going to fight him, Canelo's never going to do this. They're going to drag him to the ring in order to fight. Like all this other dumb shit. Canelo doesn't need boxing, ladies and gentlemen. He's a multi-millionaire. He has tens of millions of dollars in the bank account. He makes about $1 million a month with the gas station he owns. Okay, he's involved in businesses all over Mexico. He's trying to promote fights. He don't need the money. He's already a Hall of Famer. He's already been a multi-division champion. He's already an all-time Mexican great. He doesn't need to fight. So no one's going to make him do anything. Canelo's going to fight Benavidez because that's the type of shit that Canelo does. All the dudes that you've been saying Canelo won't fight, he ends up fighting them. He's going to fight Benavidez. It's going to happen. And if it doesn't happen, I'm going on record because I could go on record. I'll criticize Canelo if I feel he's not taking that fight when he should. I'll do it. And if the whole chat wants to roast me or whatever, whatever it is, like it is what it is. I could take it. I got thick skin. It's all good. I'm not going to get mad and block and lose my shit. That's not what I do. All right? It is what it is, but I'm going to call it out. So it is what it is. Paulie Managgio, he's stuck. He's not going to fight him. Okay, cool. I love it. You know why I love it? Because it helps sell the fight. Have family members texting me, is it true that Canelo's scared of this dude? Right? Like that's going to build the fight. That's going to build intrigue to the fight. I love it. All right? Keep saying Canelo's scared of him. Keep doing what you're doing. Duval, we're not going to talk about Jamal, bro. Jamal's in the back. Jamal's like number 8 in line, bro. Like, Jamal's like, Jamal? Like what's going on over here, bro? Like, what, Jamal? Like, I don't want to, like, stop. All right? I want to hear, all right, the drums of war. It's all good. Right? Talk your shit. That's all I'm saying. Talk that shit. I love it. Right? Say he's going to destroy Canelo. Say he's going to overwhelm him, overpower him, and knock him out. Say it. I want you to say it while you're hitting those drums. Right? I want you to say it. Right? Till you lose your voice. Keep that bass in your voice. Right? And I want, like, they're talking tough now, and I love it. I love every second of it. Because, first of all, shame on a lot of you for laying off the Canelo thing, laying off the Benavidez thing for a while, right? Shame on you for doing that, but I'm glad you're back on the Benavidez train. The Mexican monster to challenge Saul Canelo Alvarez for the undisputed championship of the world. I love the ring of it. Canelo needs to beat a guy that the public feels can hurt him and end him. He needs to beat a guy like that. Canelo has had a tremendous career. Tremendous. But he needs to have that dominating victory over a guy that he got heckled to fight by the media and fans. Is what he needs, in my opinion. In order to, let me finish my point, Nando. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? If he wants to enter the realm with the all-time greats, like the best to ever do it, the best Mexican fighters to ever do it, that will do wonders for him, right? That's all I'm saying. If that's too much, to ask, or that's too much to say, then it's cool. Like you don't have to agree. I'm giving you my opinion, mi opinion. So I want to make sure people understand how big this fight would be. You know what it kind of gives me a little bit of. First of all, it's an all Mexican clash. I know people are saying, "Oh, but he's Ecuadorian." Like, whatever. Okay, but you know what I mean. Okay, look at Canelo. He probably has some Irish in him, probably. Know. Like, all I'm saying is that they're both Mexican, right? And that fight, and I've been saying this for a while. It reminds me of like a mixture of like Chavez de la Hoya, where Chavez was the older lion, and De La Hoya was like the younger up and coming guy, right? Although he had been world champion in other divisions already. But also it's like between that and De La Hoya Vargas, but the role of De La Hoya is like different. Where there's going to be some animosity here, I think, because of the way the dad has talked, the way Samson's talking, and I've gotten word by a very good authority that Canelo doesn't like Samson, right? So it's like it is what it is. It has nothing to do with David, but that's going to be an issue, right? And there might be some bad blood boiling there because of that. I also think Canelo is not as done as Chavez was in that De La Hoya fight. So look, I just want to make sure people understand that this is a fight that I'm going to push for moving forward. I don't want to see any other fight next. I don't. I don't want to hear about no Munguia. I don't want to hear about no Crawford. I don't want to hear about anything else. Canelo versus Benavidez. May. I'll take it in September, and I'll calm down and whatever they do in May, but it's either May or September. Okay? As long as I know it's happening in September, okay, do what you got to do in May, but if they do it in September, they're going to fuck up the UFC. Like Dana's plans of doing fights in September, it's going to get fucked up by Canelo versus Benavidez. That's a promise. MMA has no shot against that fight. None. Nothing. They got nothing. Okay? So now I have heard like people say very stupid things like Benavidez is American, he's not Mexican. He's a citizen of America because he was born here. But he has Mexican roots and Ecuadorian roots, but nonetheless, his dad is Mexican. It's not that complicated, but yeah, he's American. He's Mexican American. He's Mexican American Ecuadorian. Well, whatever. Okay, like it's whatever to me. But now he's El Monstro. Okay, fine. You're the Monstro. Okay, like it doesn't matter to me. I want this fight. And what I'm going to ask, you guys can do what you want, is that you do the same. Push for this fight. This is the fight to make. As a fight fan, why wouldn't you want this fight? Let me ask you something. Is it possible for this fight to be boring? It's an amazing fight. You know what I mean? Remy, I'll take Septiembre fight. Canelo Benavidez. Look, I'll take it. If I know it's happening in September, then I'm okay with Benavidez and Canelo fighting whoever may, whatever. But I just think, why play with fire? What if one of them loses? Like just do the fight. Like just do it. It makes all the sense in the world right now to make this fight. All the sense in the world right now. Penny, if you don't think Benavidez can hit hard, bro, it is what it is. He is a volume puncher, but I'm not saying Benavidez has like one punch knockout power, but he does have the ability to hurt you really bad with a punch. Like, do not underestimate what this guy could do. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, he hurt Andrade several times with those punches, bro. What's up there, Kamik Ozzy? I don't like how people are already saying how Canelo won't fight Benavidez. Didn't the same guy say he wouldn't fight Triple G? Yeah, look, that's part of the game, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's what builds intrigue to a fight. When people believe a guy is possibly ducking and the fight happens, like, it's just part of the intrigue. So, I don't get bent out of shape when people say that, because I know Canelo's gonna fight him. So I'm not like all that bent out of shape with it. You know what I mean? Nando Llamas, I appreciate the support, brother. Says jab, the like, absolutely. All right. And I want to make sure everybody understands here. You guys could disagree with me. You can say I'm wrong. You can say I'm crazy. You could say I'm wrong. Like, whatever it is. I'm going to give you my opinion on your opinion, right? But here we all speak our minds. Everybody's allowed to speak their minds here, as long as you don't say any stupid dumb shit, right? You come on saying dumb shit, like to troll, saying outlandish, crazy shit. Then yeah, you get timed out. You know what I mean? But other than that, you can when it comes to boxing, you could give your opinions you want, guys. It's all good, right? Anyway, thanks for the support, guys. Much appreciated. Look. I'm ready for this fight. Just the electricity in the building when those two guys are in the middle. I want you to picture something for a moment, okay? I want you to just for a second, just think about this. Benavidez walks out, right? He's got his robe, all that stuff, right? He's walking out with his dad, and they're walking through the ring. There's some cheers, there's some boos, whatever, right? Electric arena. Everybody has their cell phones out. He's in the ring. Canelo has some extravagant fucking entrance. He gets in the ring. They're both in the center of that ring, right? They're announcing them like they announced Benavidez. They announce the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. And in that moment, when they come to the center of the ring, there's the ref instructions. When they start clearing out that moment when they're clearing out the ring, it's one of my favorite feelings in boxing. When the bodies are going through that second rope, the ref standing in the center, right? And both fighters giving the last greeting, the last hug to the team, cracking their neck a little bit. Everybody's on their feet. Like that feeling you're getting for like these type of fights. And like a million things are going through your head, and you're thinking about the simulations you ran in your head about the fight, how you think it's going to go. You're thinking about the shit you've talked. Are you going to eat crow? You're thinking about the consequences of what if this doesn't go the way I think it's going to go, and then you have that excitement because you know it's going to be a good fight. And by the time the ring is scattered and everybody's out of the ring, right? And those few seconds feel like forever when the ref is like right there in the middle, and we're just waiting for that moment for that bell to ring, and you got those butterflies in your stomach, you got that nervous energy running with excitement running through your veins, right? And you're like, holy shit, that moment is here, right? And then ding, ding, right? And then they meet in the middle of the ring. That moment is what I fucking live for. That's what I like. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want. That's me. And if you're a fight fan, if you've been a fight fan for years, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know that feeling. It's a feeling we share. And we don't get that feeling in fights where we know the outcome to the fights. I didn't get that feeling yesterday. I knew Benavidez would beat this dude's ass. I didn't get the feeling. I didn't get the feeling before the Jermell fight. I just didn't. I didn't get that feeling of excitement, those butterflies in my stomach. I didn't get that feeling. It was more like, okay, let's get the shit over with. I don't like deers getting hunted in cages or even in the woods. I want to see two hunters go at it. That's what I want to see. And the one thing I do know is that David Benavidez is not going to run. Canelo's not going to run. They're going right there, right in the center of that ring. They'll probably be circling the ring some. But it's going to be, as God rest his soul and rest in peace, 916 Chris, right? It's going to be a science of violence is what it's going to be. It's going to be violence at its best. Mexicanos al grito de guerra. They're going to war. That's going to be a fight with, I'm just saying. So I am anticipating this fight because I know this fight is going to give me that feeling right before the bell rings. And it's also going to deliver once that bell actually rings. And regardless of who wins, boxing fans win. Fight fans win. Boxing wins. We all win. So that's all I'm saying. That's why I want to see this fight. That's why. So at the end of the day, that's why I want this fight, because I'm a fight fan first. And that's just the way it goes. And nobody in their right mind could I honestly believe this. Nobody in their right mind could disagree with what I just said. Nobody at all. All right. Now I see the comments. I do, but I needed to give my thoughts. Let me see what these guys are talking about. But look, shout out to, I think I saw, well, Duval Grind, I see you. Wasn't Gonzalo on here? I thought I saw Gonzalo. Yeah, I did. Yeah, there you go. Lovito, shout out to Gonzalo. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to Chicano. Alex M. It says, we tired of these predictable matchups. I agree with you. 100%. We need a revival of boxing. Best versus the best. Salute this style. One of the best in the business. Salute. Happy holidays. Jab that like. Hey, man, I appreciate the support, brother. Shout out to you as well. And that's that. I want this fight, and you should too. Like I'm being honest, guys. I'm being serious. Sign me up. Charge me $100 for this fight. Oh, don't say it. Don't give them ideas. Charge me $100. I'm saying, I'm just saying, like I'll pay for this fight. I will. This fight already has my money. The moment it's announced, it's got my money. Even if I go somewhere to watch it, even if I don't know I'm going to be home, I'm going to buy it anyway. Like, that's how much I want this fight. I want this fight. Signs of violence, baby. Va a ser una guerra. And it will be a throwback fight in the sense that they're going to bring it, they're going to fight. We're not really going to see any clinching, quite frankly, in the fight, which is going to be great. I mean, it's going to be all out warfare, and it might be the best. I don't care what anybody says. David is Mexican. Okay? I don't give a shit what anybody says. Of course, he's also Ecuadorian, and like I get all that. But just for the sake of saying this, it's going to be one of the best Mexican versus Mexican matchups we've seen in a long, long time, and it will deliver. So I don't want to see Chavez Jr. Sorry, Duval Grand. I don't want to see it. I want to see this fight, man. I can't wait for this fight. I'm excited, bro. I am excited for this fight. And I'm very optimistic that it's going to happen. I know there's a lot of people that sometimes I wonder if they want it or not. Like a lot of the ones saying that they want, that they keep saying Canelo's going to duck, Canelo's going to avoid it, Canelo doesn't want it. It makes you wonder if they really want the fight, or do they just like accusing Canelo of ducking and hoping it doesn't happen? I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm keeping receipts on some of these dudes because I have a feeling, just like in the Plant situation, when Plant, if those that don't remember, when the fight fell through the first time with Plant and Canelo, there was a lot of dudes on here saying things like Canelo is ducking, Canelo didn't want no part of Plant, blah, 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 blah. And then once the fight got done for November, their energy changed and Plant was a hype job overnight. So it is what it is. And then they got a little bit excited, just like the Jermell fight, and started saying he might actually pull it off. And then when Canelo beat them, then they dropped him like a bad habit again. But it is what it is, okay? But I guess Benavidez, we just call him he's like, he has a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? Te tiene de todo el vato. Like, te tiene de todo Latinoamérica. That's all good. Okay, but nonetheless, but it's still going to be a great fight. And that's all I got to say about that, okay? But I appreciate you guys being here. I'll be live tomorrow with Christine. I might do a show like somewhere in the afternoon, maybe. I got to check with Calix and all that. But also Tuesday night, I'm going to have the manager of Tim Zhu and Nikita Zhu on. Okay. He messaged me, saying, hey, I'm ready to come back on whenever. I said, okay, well, let's do it. So we'll get them on. We'll ask some questions. We've been hearing a lot of people give their opinions about Tim Zhu and what Tim Zhu's going to do next, and they don't know what they're talking about, right? But we're going to just get the official word, right? We're going to get the direct line of connection, okay, with the actual team, the guy that handles the business for Tim Zhu. Because I have a feeling, man, call me crazy. Maybe I am crazy. But I think that Crawford Tim Zhu fight's possible. I think it's possible for next year. And I love that fight. I want fights, bro. Like that's what I want. You know what I mean? So I don't want Crawford to move to 168 and fight Canelo. I just don't want that fight right now. I don't. Like if Crawford fights a middleweight, becomes champion, moves at super middleweight, maybe gets a fight under his belt, maybe we'll talk, but just like that, like, I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling it. That's me. Shout out to Fight Doctor Little Penny. How's it going, guys? Pound for pound, Jack. You guys are coming in, man. Like, so tell you what, I'm not going to end the stream yet because you guys are coming in and I don't want to be rude. And I know notifications are being trashed, but it is what it is, okay? I want to ask you guys this, and I want you to give me your honest answer here, okay? From a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not very excited for it, 10 being very excited for it, right? Where are you feeling about the Canelo fight happening against David Benavidez? Like, where's your barometer? Like, what do you rate it? from a scale of 1 to 10. This might be an exaggeration, maybe. I don't know. I don't think it is, but I say 10. 10. 10, guys. I'm at a 10. This fight checks, check. Everything I've been asking guys that are just waiting for Canelo, like, been asking them to. David's done it. David's exciting. Like you know what I mean? I believe he has a shot to win. Like, it checks all the boxes. Everything. We got a 9. We got a 10. 10. Okay, let me start from the top. Little Penny, 10. Remy, 10. Boxing pound for pound, Jack, 10. Camille Ozzy, 10. Fight Doctor went a step over, 11. Okay. Anthony says 9. Little Penny, 10. Boxing Historian, 10. Lobito's Boxing Breakdowns, 10. Duval Grind went all the way to 69. So I'll take that as a 10. Ed Woodson, 10. Shout out to Ed Woodson, by the way. How's it going, brother? 10 out of 10. September. There we go. 8 says Puro Sur. Damn, Puro Sur. All right. Joe Lopez, 9, which is, again, 9 is so high. Alex Fresco, 10. We got Eric Chi from H-Town. He gives us a 12. So there you go. It's a fight to make. 2020, Canelo Alvarez versus Benavidez. Shout out to Remy, man. I appreciate the support, brother. Much appreciated, man. Look, I don't know, man. Like I know we're a group of hardcore fans here, right? There's 55 people watching this live right now. And Paula says 10. I know it's like a small pool of people, but when's the last time there's ever been a fight where so many people would give a 10? When? Like I just don't remember. I don't. Now let me ask you this. I'm going to ask you a different question now. Same barometer, 0 to 10, right? 0 to 10. How excited are you for a potential Crawford Canelo fight at 168? From 0 to 10, from a hardcore, diehard boxing fan perspective, where do you stand with that? If you got that instead of the Benavidez fight in May, 0 to 10, make my day in the chat. Where do you guys stand with it? Alex gave a 9. Damn. Remy with a 3. Puro Sur with an 8. Eric G, 3. Lopito's Boxing Breakdowns gives an 8. Marco Aguilera gives a 3. Boxing Pound for Pound, Jack gives an 8. Kamikaze, 4. Man, we got Anthony Sanchez with an 8. A 7 from Hash X Face Boxing. Stephen with an 8. So some of you are high on it, 8. Eric says 3. 9 from Boxing Historian. Okay. 5 from Shane Johnson. So some of you are high, but some of you still gave it higher to Benavidez. Right? 3, maybe 4. Mark Nash is 8. But the fact of the matter is, nobody gave it a 10. We had a bunch of 10s for the Benavidez fight. A bunch of 10s. The Benavidez fight checks every single box. The Crawford fight could wait. As far as I'm concerned, it could wait. 4 years. I'm not going to sit here and be a hypocrite, guys. I've been sitting here for 2 years telling guys, yo, stop waiting on Canelo to choose you and go get the shit. That's why I got mad at Andrade when he didn't take the Parker fight. That would have made him the mandatory for Canelo. He allowed Ryder to go in, beat Parker, and then Ryder got the shot, right? I've been asking guys, go and get it. David Benavidez went and he got it, in my opinion. He went, beat his rival Plant, destroyed Bubo Andrade, right? And now there's this it's an organic demand for the fight, right? And he has a legitimate argument. He was already the mandatory, by the way, after the Lemieux win. I believe it was a Lemieux win. And then he goes out and he puts his mandatory spot at risk against two solid boxers, right? Plant and Boo-Boo, regardless of how you feel, right? And now he's in position, and I'm not going to sit here and just move the goal. I'm not in the business of moving the goalposts on guys. When I say, hey, go do this, I don't move the goalpost. No, like he scored the goal. I'm not moving the goalpost. That man has done everything to show I'm that dude. You got to fight me. I'm number 2 in the division. You're number 1. We got to get it on. We got to settle this because I want that number 1 spot. The only way I get the number 1 spot is if I beat you, champ. So that's why I want to see this fight. I want to see this fight. It's the fight to make. We'll do one more. Now, I don't believe the rumors. I just don't. Just like I didn't believe the Berlanga rumors. He's going to fight Berlanga. Like, he was never going to fight Berlanga. That shit was stupid. It was retarded. Okay? But nonetheless, let's say you believe the Munguia rumors. First of all, mark my words. Mark them. Mark my words right now. Screen share this and save it. Bookmark it. If Saul Canelo Alvarez fights Munguia in May, I'm going to shred that fight. Okay? I'm just going to put that out there. Okay? But let me ask you guys. Same barometer. 0 to 10. 0, not very excited for a 10. As excited as you can be. If that fight were to happen in May, Saul Canelo Alvarez versus Munguia in freaking May next year, from 0 to 10, how excited would it be for that fight? Munguia versus Canelo. Chicano says a 6. Okay. Alex says 6. Remy gives it a numero 2. Okay. That's it. Well, what do you guys got? There's 55 of you here. I only got 3 responses. Like I know, like Shane Johnson says 4. Boxing Historian 2. Anthony Sanchez 5. Okay. Dynamic Tuco, I think I pronounced that 2. Lobitos Boxing Breakdowns 7. Chauncey Pearls 5. Duval 7, only because I'm experiencing a vicious KO. Marco Aguilera 7. Impala 7. Camille Ozzy 5. It'll be an action-packed fight, but no to Munguia fight. Impala says 7. Boxing pound for pound jack 4. Joker's Wild, how's it going? I want to remind everybody, Puro Sur gives it a 8. Man. Eric G from H-Town 5. When asked about Benavidez, had a C of 10s. Hash Xboxing gives it a 7. So while some of these are higher than I would give them, 7, 8, 6, like I'll give it I'm like a 4 or 5 to be honest, but if we like think about it, even then, you guys still have the Benavidez fight higher. You know what I mean? Like it's just higher. MAW, how's it going? Hello, fans. East Town Chat 5 for the live. Congratulations, David Benavidez. Munguia, less worthy. then David Benavidez at super middleweight titles is shot, in my opinion. Hit that like button, guys. Absolutely. Shout out to you, brother, out there in Australia. By the way, we're going to have Glenn Jennings 2 nights from now, so hope to have you on. And that should be an interesting interview that me and Cal should be doing. Stephen gave it a 1. 5 because Canelo's taking his O. And yes, smash the like button, guys. Puro Sur only 10 for me is Bivol versus Beterbiev. Well, damn. Well, hey, I want to see that fight. I know Turki Al-Ashi, whatever his name is, said he wants to do that fight. The Saudi money, so it's probably going to happen. And all of a sudden, Mauricio's going to be all for it because he's getting that 3%, baby. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, he's going to go ahead and sanction, the Russians. So it is what it is. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate, if you haven't already, before you go, smash that like button, right? Can we get to 50 likes right now? Right? I'm looking, we're at 43 likes. Can we get me to 50? You know what I mean? Can you not? I had a 12-hour shift today. Okay, got out, watched the last 2 quarters of the Bills game. The Bills lost. I come on here. I'm doing a show for you guys. Just give me the 50 likes. You know what I mean? But hopefully you guys will hit that like. We're at 47. We're almost there. 3 more likes, and we're at the 50. You know what I mean? I believe in you guys. You know what I mean? I believe in you guys. I believe in everything. You know what I mean? But with that said, guys, I am going to stick by my guns. You know what I mean? So I'm going to stick by my guns. I want this fight. This is the time to make the fight. Benavidez has done, just to recap, he's done everything I've asked fighters to do to get a fight with Canelo. Like I've been saying, don't let Canelo do everything. Like, why should Canelo fight everybody? You fight nobody. No, like take care of some business, right? And like matchmaker Roberto Diaz had him in the round table. He said, hey, well, why don't Boo Boo and Andrade and Benavidez fight each other? And then the winner of that fight could get Canelo. It's kind of like it'll make the fight bigger, and I agree. And I'm glad this fight happened. I'm glad the beatdown happened, and I'm glad we're gonna get that fight next year because I'm very optimistic that we will. Okay, that's all I gotta say. I got the 50 likes. You guys are awesome. This is D-Style Boxing. Hey, keep it boxing, guys. I'm out of here.
With his trainer, Eddie Reynoso, wearing black with white, also weighing in at 167.6 pounds. In his professional career, 54 victories, including 36 big wins by knockout, only 1 defeat with 2 draws, and he's undefeated for 6 years, and considered by many to be, pound for pound, the best in the world. He's the former 2-time light middleweight world champion, former middleweight world champion, former light heavyweight world champion, the reigning, defending super middleweight champion of the world, damas y caballeros de Guadalajara, Jalisco, México, representando al gran campeón, Saúl